Hello, my name is Elaine Page and I'm the Executive Director of the Grace Community Center. And here with me today I have Bryce Harborough, who is the Board of Directors Chair for the Grace Community Center. And we are so delighted to be here today, first of all, to thank you, Friends of Grace, for your many, many years of support in making sure that we can meet our mission, which is to empower individuals to reach the best life they can have. Today, we want to really celebrate all that you have done in helping us to provide services to over 2,000 individuals annually here in Central Toledo. We also want to begin to share with you some of the exciting new things that have been going on with us this year. And there's a reason why we're standing out here on the grounds of the Grace Community Center.
Yes, we're on the center's property, but perhaps you've noticed that there's a garden here. And it has been here for about a year and a half now. This is the first full year we've had it fully established and yielding food. And I'm talking about fresh vegetables, 22 different varieties. It's the stuff of a really healthy diet. And that's one of the reasons that we've established the program here. We want to supplement the diets that people in our neighborhood are eating. Up until now, in this part of the city, it's been very difficult for people to find anything that really could be called fresh. Now we have it right in the heart of their neighborhood. And that's one of the very practical reasons for our doing this. There's some other practical reasons. One of them is that it turns out is a wonderful resource to teachers who are trying to educate about science, about math, about verbal skills. The learning takes place best in an environment where people can see, the kids can see, what is the application of what they're learning. And then it's become a place where our seniors, they're taking special interest in what's happening and making special contributions. It turns out they're the ones who know about gardens. They know not only how to plant them and grow them and take care of them, but they know how to take the produce and prepare it for table food. And a lot of our younger generation people do not. So the elders in our community kind of reclaiming their station as the experts, the people who know a thing or two, and that's been good for the community. And then it's building a sense of community pride that can only come when people are glad about the place where they live, where they can invite friends and neighbors to gather in a space where they know they're going to be safe, where the environment is going to be pleasant, where there's important stuff going on. And that's what we're making of this space now.
And Bryce, it's probably the reason why we decided that this was more than just a community garden. This is a garden co-op.
Yes, indeed.
And the name itself calls for involvement at all levels, at the family level,
right, to
come in and to be a part of growing the produce or picking the produce, and for us to even selling the produce, because this is opportunity for our young people to learn about entrepreneurship. And in fact, we have a partnership with one of the area grocers to be able to take some of that produce and have our young people involved in that whole process. So it's introducing the whole community and families to opportunities that perhaps they would not have been introduced to before. And that is also, being able to plan and being able to execute that plan and being able to see how you can turn this into a business. But it's called a co-op because we want the full involvement of families that are in this community and making sure that the legacy that we started a year ago can continue to grow.
Nothing more symbolic than to be in a garden where things are growing from seed all the way to maturity and then to harvest. And we intend that this center is going to do that in people's lives, not just in terms of the experience that they're having. So all of that to say, we've got some important things going on down here at Grace. We haven't run out of room for people to help us from the outside, and particularly with the financial support of the organization. The Friends of Grace have been a sustaining, contributing
presence
body for decades here, and we are going to need that as long as we're here. So we've set a goal this year to raise $25,000. We think that's entirely within the reach of the people we call friends. And so we're asking that you do that this year, that you make those contributions, whether they be $5 or $5,000, every bit counts.
Yes.
And now it is extremely easy for you to make the move to get the contribution made. And that all you have to do is go to our website,
gcctoledo.org.
there you go, and right there is a donate button. Press it, and you'll be led to a page where you can make your contribution, indicate who it's coming from, and all of the rest. So that's the message we want to bring, in addition to what we've been saying about the value that we're working to provide.
Your presence really makes a difference for us at Grace Community Center. Beyond pressing that button, we invite you to come down and visit the center and to experience firsthand the value that you provide by giving.